Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a new recipe from Blue Apron. This is a Pibil, I think, style of pork with spinach and citrus rice. That's what that's supposed to look like. You have some ingredients, and then you have directions with pictures. So, there's a couple of just random, really quick things that I'll talk more about after, but there's a couple of big differences between the way we get our box from HelloFresh and this one, so I'll talk about that later. But anyway, in the box you need pork chops, which we have. They're getting ready. We have a lime, we have scallions, we have an orange, which is apparently a cara orange. I don't know if that's right or whatever, but there's some cilantro. They have given us a whole thing of garlic, because I believe probably that there's more than one recipe that calls for garlic, and instead of breaking it up and serving it individually, they just gave us the whole thing. There is some long grain white rice, some jalapenos, and then there is a pork spice blend, but unfortunately I do not know what's in it. There's no thing to tell me that. Alright, so this recipe calls for, you're going to need a medium and a small bowl, and a pan, and a pot for the rice and the pork chops. We don't need the oven for this. So basically what we're going to do after we wash and dry everything is I'm going to quarter the lime, and then I'm going to remove the rind from the orange, and then mince the rind to get about 2 teaspoons of zest. You know what? I'm just going to use a zester. I don't know how. Oh, and then it says, or use the zester. I'm just going to use the zester. So zest your orange. And then dice up the rest of the orange. I'm going to finely chop the cilantro. I'm going to chop up the scallions, separating white from green. Peel and mince garlic. I need 3 cloves of garlic for this one. So there's that. And then I'm going to finally chop up the jalapeno pepper. And it says to wash your hands immediately after handling it. And then I'll be back to show you how to make the marinade. I'm going to make the marinade. So I'm going to put in the pork spice blend. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to add the juice from 2 of these lime halves, so half the lime. So I'm just going to whisk this together. meanwhile, I have patted the pork chops dry, and I've seasoned them on both sides with salt and pepper. And now I'm going to put the pork chops into this marinade, and I'm going to let it sit in here for at least 10 minutes. That's what the marinade looks like. Okay, in this pot I have brought up 1 1/4 cup of water and the rice and some salt, and I'm letting it come up to a boil. It shouldn't take very long. See, it's already happening. Then I'm going to reduce this to low, cover it, and cook it for 12 to 14 minutes. Alright, so in a small bowl I'm going to make the salsa. So I've already got the orange in here. I'm going to add in the cilantro. I'm going to add in the white portion of the scallions. We're going to add in a drizzle of olive oil. And some of the jalapeno. However hot you want it. I'm just going to mix this all together. And that's how the salsa looks. Okay, with oil in the pan, I have set this on medium-high heat, and I'm about to cover this with foil and let it cook 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Once the rice is done, add the orange zest and get ready to plate. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to add a little more garlic. I'm just going to cook the garlic for about 30 more seconds. Then I'm going to add in the spinach and season it with salt and pepper and cook it 1 to 2 minutes, and then that's it. Alright. The spinach while it's cooking down. Alright, here we go. This is what it looks like. As usual, I will be back to let you know what it tastes like and what I think so far of Blue Apron. Hi guys, I am here to talk to you about the food and what I think of Blue Apron so far. Okay, so I thought the meal was really good. I overcooked the pork chops and that was totally my bad, but the flavor was really good. I enjoyed the spice blend that was marinated. I enjoyed the fact that it had like 10 minutes to sit and be marinated instead of just here, put this in a marinade and then cook it and then that's it. I enjoyed the orange zest and the rice. I thought that was a nice touch. I enjoyed the salsa. I'm really a fan now of salsas that have citrus in them. I really enjoy them. The rice was perfect. I think HelloFresh tends to tell you to cook it a little too long and then it gets burnt and stuck on the bottom of the pot, even though I stir it every once in a while. But yeah, so all in all, I enjoyed the meal. It wasn't revolutionary or anything. I think that it's way better than HelloFresh at this point, but it's only been one meal, so we'll see. Okay, so for Blue Apron itself, the one thing that I noticed is when we got Blue Apron, so HelloFresh, when they give you the box, they split your meals into smaller boxes, and that way you just kind of open the box and everything for that one dish is in that one thing, in that one smaller box. With Blue Apron, everything's just kind of in the box altogether, and you have to kind of read through it and everything. It's not, horrible. It only takes, another 30 seconds to figure all that out, but it is a slight inconvenience. It's just like a little thing that is different, I guess. The other difference is that, like with HelloFresh on the little recipe card, with HelloFresh it tells you like, oh, you need a pot and a pan and 2 baking sheets and whatever. This didn't. You had to read it and figure out what you needed, which still, you know, only saves you, you know, half a minute maybe, but it's, you know, still little things like that. I wish that the spice blend had the actual stuff that was in the spice blend so I could tell you guys so that you can make it for yourself. I don't know. The other thing is the website kind of it's hard to look at recipes ahead of time to see whether or not you're going to enjoy them. You have to like select them that yes you want them and then read the recipe, and if you don't like it then you can have to go back and change the recipe again to select that meal. It's just kind of a pain, but yeah. Okay, so thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!